तो मुझे बताओ किस किस के पास शेयर हो गई है।
ओके, ठीक है सर। So are you gonna send it now or after the
Yes, I
classes?
am sending it now, dear. I am sending it now. Don't worry, you will just get it by right now. I am sending it now. ठीक है? So हाँ, जिन जिन के पास ये notification आ रहा है that you have received the book, please let me know. Because we were doing some of the questions from this topic, so I just wanted that आपको receive होगी तो थोड़ा सा आपको, so इसमें कुछ questions हैं.
Yes, sir. Just now I received
ओके
one
रीम,
question.
जो जो जिन जिन को रिसीव हो गई ना, प्लीज रेज योर हैंड इन द चैट सो दैट आई कैन गेट
Okay.
टू नो द. सो बेसिकली मैं नोटिफाई कर दूं कि किन किन को अभी जो लेफ्ट रह जाएंगे उनको रिसीव नहीं हुई है. रेज योर हैंड इन द चैट्स. रीम. ओके. 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 Reem got, Arya got, and Galen also got it. Only Nabila is left. Nabila, do you have the
Yes,
book?
sir, I got it.
Got it? Very okay. All of you lower your hands. So this is the book from which you can do the numericals and the, you can say, Regal India, raise lower your hand. So basically you can do the numericals. This is a very good book. I've already told you about this book in the class itself, that I have also prepared from this book when I was in ninth class. This is a very good book. आपके definition point of view से, example point of view से, आपके explanation point of view से, everything numerical, everything is covered. Some of the things that are also basically कुछ चीजें ऐसी हैं जो इसमें एक्स्ट्रा है, बट आप नोट्स के अकॉर्डिंग जब इसको पढ़ोगे ना, when you will read out this book according to the notes, तो that would be more than sufficient.
Okay, sir. Thank
ठीक
you
है?
so much, sir,
Yeah,
for
welcome dear.
sharing this with
So,
us.
okay, so everybody, please practice the questions. Numericals are very sufficient in this book, and every type of numerical is there. Okay, so don't skip these numericals. These numericals are very good. Okay, they will you will get accustomed to it. So, how to do the questions and what kind of questions will be there? MCQ type, subjective type, short type. Everything is covered in this book. It's up to you how much you can gain from this. Okay, okay, everybody.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
वेलकम डियर. राइट नाउ योर फोकस शुड बी ऑन द सिलेबस. ठीक है? सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द सिलेबस यू कैन प्रैक्टिस द न्यूमेरिकल्स. मैं कुछ क्वेश्चंस भी शेयर करूंगा, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट थिंग, बट ये क्वेश्चंस आपको इस में से जरूर करने हैं. ठीक है? एक्सप्लेनेशन इज ऑल्सो गुड इन दिस बुक. ठीक है? क्लियर
Okay,
एवरीबडी?
sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है, दैट्स ग्रेट. जस्ट अलाउ मी अ मोमेंट, लेट मी चेक इफ इट्स any question is left in the book or not. Hmm. So commercial unit part is not there in your syllabus, so that's a relief for us. Let me check. Okay, I'm giving you one question. Would you like to try, everybody?
So, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So how many of you have revised the concept before coming to the class? Nabila said she revised the concept. What about rest of you, Galvin, Reem, and Arya?
Yes, sir.
Revised it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo, that's great. So do this question, everybody. Giving you 2 minutes. It's a very simple question. Okay, how many of you have received the homework?
No, sir.
No, sir, I didn't
You
receive
did
it.
not, you didn't receive it?
Please,
Okay.
I'll check
Just a
and
moment, dear. Just a moment. Let me check. Any answer? Nabila, Arya, Galvin, Reem. Any answer? Simple the question. It's straightforward. You have
Yes, sir.
already done
yes,
this
I got
question
the
in the
answer, sir.
class. हो गया? Done?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
What's the answer? Let me know in the chat
360
box.
watts.
Chat box में बताओ everybody. Please let me know in the answer in the chat box. What's the answer? Okay, so okay, Nabila got the answer. Galvin got the answer. What about Reem and Arya? Okay, very good. Very good. So let's solve this question. So basically, the question is saying that a box is weighing 40 kg, carries a box, boy weighing 40 kg, okay, and he is carrying a box of 20 kg on the top of a building at 15-meter high. Find the basically the power. So basically, your mass would be equals to what will be your mass?
20.
Huh?
60.
So those who said 60, please raise your hand, and those who said 20, please raise your hand. चलो अभी 40 वाले raise करो hand. 40 वाले जो हैं वो है नबीला एंड ड्रीम, एंड 20 वाले कौन कौन है?
Sir,
अच्छा, गैल्विन
60.
भी है। अच्छा, so all of the students are of 60 kg.
Yeah.
ठीक है, so 40 plus 20, very good, is equals to total mass is of 60 kg. ठीक है, height is giving as 15 meter, time is given as 25 seconds. So basically first we need to calculate the work done. Work done against gravity, yes or no? mgh 60 into 15 into 10, so it's nothing but 9,000. Yes or no? 15 6 is 90 and 900, two zeros. Yes or no? Joules. ठीक है, so power is what? Power is equals to work done by time. So it's coming out to be 360 watt. Clear everybody? Please let me know. How many of you are clear with this answer? Galvin, Nabila, आर्या, रीम, क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो लास्ट ये एमसीक्यूज बचते हैं हमारे, सो इनको भी प्रैक्टिस कर ही लेते हैं कि लाइक वी हैव इनफ टाइम राइट नाउ, सो वी विल बी डूइंग एंड देन वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग दिस साउंड चैप्टर. ठीक है, and I have asked you to basically read out the NCERT for the sound chapter. How many of you have done that thing? How many of you remember this thing first? याद है किसी को?
Yes, sir.
याद नहीं होगा किसी को, हाँ? भूल गए सब? हेलो अलवीना, अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर, हाउ आर यू?
Walaikum salam.
वेयर वर यू
Fine,
डियर?
thank you, sir. Sir, I didn't see the time.
Okay, okay. Chalo, no worries. So we have just done one question only in the class. Don't worry. So
Okay.
I'm just giving you one question. Basically, these questions. Okay. First, write down the correct answers in your copy. Then we'll let you know. You have to tell me which one is correct. Okay. Yes or no?
Okay.
Okay. Three more minutes, not more than that. Do fast. Any answer? Nabila, Reem, Arya, Alvina, Galvin.
So first answer I got D.
Just wait a second, dear Reem. Okay, let's we have wait like I've given you enough time. Let's do this question. Yeah. So first one is what, Reem? You were saying something?
So the first one is
So I
increase.
said D. Option D is the right answer.
Option
D.
D according to
The
Reem. What about rest of you?
So for
Sir,
the
it
first one,
increases.
A increases.
Okay. Increases. Okay. Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All of them are wrong. Basically, it is constant. I've told you in the transformation of law of conservation of energy that total energy is constant. Total energy means kinetic plus potential is equals to constant. Total energy of the ball at rest, 20 plus 0, it's 20. 15 plus 5, it's 20. You can see this thing that total energy is not changing. Instead, only the transfer of energy is happening in the kinetic to potential or potential to kinetic. How many of you remember now? It's asking total energy, not kinetic energy or potential energy. Second, 37th, please let me know the answer.
Sir, B option.
Option
So
B,
option
according.
B.
Okay, okay, okay. ठीक है. So it's Newton into meter.
The
Yeah.
Okay.
kilowatt.
Kilowatt. Who said kilowatt?
Nabila.
Nabila. Okay, so only Nabila is saying kilowatt. Rest of this are saying Newton meter, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nabila, you are right. Yeah. Newton meter, force into displacement. Newton into meter is nothing but joules. भूल गए क्या? Only Nabila is giving the correct answer of this question. What about rest of you, dear? You have to write this thing in such a manner that Newton into meter is nothing but joules. Force into displacement. Remember, force into displacement is work, and work done is calculated in joules. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Yes.
Next is which of the following energy involves frictional force? Chemical to heat, kinetic to heat, chemical to kinetic, or potential to sound? Which one?
So is it option B?
Option B from Reem. ये वाला second option you are saying, Reem?
No, sir. D.
D, chemical to kinetic.
Yes,
Okay, so
sir.
what about rest of the students? Alvina, B, Arya said B. B for ball na, ये वाला second वाला? Uh, kinetic energy to heat energy. What about Nabila, Alvina and Galvin?
Sir, option C.
Option C, potential to sound by Alvina. What about Galvin and Nabila?
Sir, option B, sir.
B by Galvin. Nabila, you are left only.
I'm not. Option B.
Option B. So correct option is B. Kinetic to heat means heat energy is produced when there is a frictional force. Suppose that take your hands and rub them. What kind of force is present between your hands? Because of the rubbing, your hands have kinetic energy, and it means that the kinetic energy is getting basically transferred into heat energy. Yes or no? Your hand becomes basically warm. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Those who said kinetic energy to heat energy, very good. Okay. So next is, which of the following statement about power station is not true? So चलो ये तो अगर ये इतना ज्यादा कुछ वो नहीं है, डोंट वरी, इसको बाद में देखते हैं. An electric motor, this is the question. Now tell me what will be the power in watt developed by the motor. You have to solve this question. किसने solve किया है properly? देखो, K2 basically 0.2 kg का एक basically a motor is there which is raising a load of 2.2 kg at a constant speed through a vertical distance of 3 meter in 2 seconds. ठीक है? And if the acceleration of gravity is 10 meter per second square, so basically nothing but mgh is equals to 0.2 into 10 into, so it is 6, and it is work done divided by time. Time is 2, so it is equals to 3. So those who got the answer 3, please let me know किस किस का 3 answer है.
Sir, my answer, I got 3 points.
Okay, Reem got 3. What about Nabila, Galvin, Arya, and Alvina?
So 3.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir. I
great.
got 3, sir.
3, sir.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
very
sir,
good,
3.
very good. An object is falling from a height x. After it has fallen to a height x by 2, it will possess what will be the correct option? And I have already explained this using a ball example.
Half potential, half kinetic energy.
Is it Nabila?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Nabila said C. What about Arya, Galvin, Alvina, and Reem?
So option C.
C by Galvin. What? Okay. Jaldi batao. We have we don't have enough time, dear. We have to start the sound
Sir,
chapter.
I'm kind of confused between C and D.
Okay, so think a little bit and again answer to me. ये वाला क्वेश्चन नहीं जरूरी है. It
Sir,
is
option
C.
C.
Half potential and half kinetic. At point, देखो, middle point है. This is a middle point. You can see that half of the kinetic energy is there and half is the potential, kinetic and potential. Yeah. Yes or no? So at the midpoint, the energy will be equal. Half will be kinetic, half will be potential. Next is, what is the how much energy does a 100-watt bulb produce in 1 minute? Nothing but power is equals to E by T is there. So you have to calculate the energy. So energy will be equals to P into T. So E is equals to P is 100. Time is 1 minute. You have to convert this into SI unit, which is 60 seconds. So it would be 6,000 joules. So where is the yeah, this is the D option. How many of you got the same answer?
Arya,
No,
sir.
sir, I got the wrong answer.
Got it,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
Yes, I
very
got
good.
sir.
Very good. The device which converts mechanical energy into energy which runs on our microwave oven is. So ये चलो ये रहने दो क्योंकि ये ज्यादा एक्स्ट्रा एडवांस क्वेश्चन था, मैंने ध्यान नहीं दिया इस पे. ये वाला तो प्लीज लेट मी नो, ये वाला माइक्रोफोन कन्वर्ट्स which energy into which energy?
Last option, sir.
Sound into electrical. By whom?
The option.
Nabila.
Nabila. Okay.
Sir,
Sir,
Arya.
option D.
Option D.
Last
Oh,
option
okay.
D.
Very good. Very good. Sound energy into electrical energy, because when you speak into a microphone, it converts the sound energy into electrical energy. Yes or no? Because sound energy
Yes, sir.
goes inside the
Yes,
mobile
sir.
phone, na? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this is all about this chapter. So sound chapter is done. Okay, so our next chapter is basically the sound. Oh, sorry, this work energy
Okay.
chapter is done. So in the next, so basically our next chapter is sound energy. And please let me know ki how many of you have doubt in the sound. Oh, sorry, work energy chapter. Does anybody have any doubt in this chapter that we have covered so far? Alvina, Galvin, Nabila, Reem, Arya.
No, sir.
Yes, everybody.
No, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
If I have, I'll let you know.
Basically, Arya, your voice is breaking a little bit here.
I said if I have, I'll let you know.
Okay, dear. Okay, okay. So at this point of time, nobody has any doubt?
No, sir.
Sure.
No, sir.
Okay, so let's proceed. Let's proceed to the next chapter, that is sound chapter, and it is the last chapter of our syllabus as well. And I've asked one thing to everybody. So you have to revise the sound chapter. How many of you have revised the chapter? Basically, not revised, basically just go through the NCRT book, and basically reading out about the characteristic of sound and what type of basically waves are there of the sound. How many of you have done this part?
Sir, I remember the types of wave, but I don't remember the definition.
Okay, Arya, okay dear. What about Alvina, Nabila, Galvin, Reem?
No, sir. I didn't.
No. चलो ठीक है. Okay, so basically कोई बात नहीं. बस I just wanted that if you read out that part, so it would be much easier for you. Okay, so that's what I wanted. So so in the next class, please read the NCRT book. Okay,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
चाहे समझ में आए या ना आए, whether you can understand or not, just read it out for at least once or twice. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Allow me a moment, dear. Okay, so let's start this chapter basically. Okay. Basically, we're starting with the propagation of sound, or you can say let's name this topic as properties of sound waves. Okay, so we'll be dealing with all the types of sound waves and the some basics of the sound wave. So basically, first of all, I'm looking start. Let's start with the definition of sound. So sound energy, basically, sound is a kind of energy. Okay, so sound is a kind of energy which enables us to hear. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sound is a form of energy and it helps to hear. Basically, basically our ear is basically hear the sound or energy. Yes or no? Sound
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
is a form of energy which makes us hear. Okay, so sound helps us to hear something. Okay, so if I'm speaking right now, I am basically producing sound energy from my basically vocal organ. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, that's great. So basically, basically sound travels in a wave. You can say wave
In vibration.
manner. Yes, sound is basically traveling is a kind in a wave manner. So you have also seen this thing that have you seen that if you basically throw a pebble into the into the pond or lake, you can see this thing. A kind of wave is formed. The circular wave is formed
Yes, sir.
in the
Yeah.
water. You can see that circular wave is formed and the circles getting bigger and bigger, and after some time it gets dissolved in the water itself. Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
basically sound also travels in the same manner, but a little bit you can say that representation is a little bit different. We'll understand basically what type of wave is that. And do you know what is wave is? Basically a wave is a kind of disturbance, vibratory disturbance. A wave is a vibratory disturbance in a medium that which carries basically one energy, which carries energy from one point to another point without any direct contact. Okay, so without any direct contact, they basically transfers energy from one place to another.
Okay, sir.
There be between 2 points. Okay, so no direct contact is there between the 2 points. Okay, got
Okay,
it?
sir.
Yeah, so
Yes, sir.
let's talk about the types of waves. Sound basically propagates in two types of waves. First is longitudinal wave, second is transverse waves. Let's understand. Types of waves. First one is longitudinal waves. Second one is transverse waves. Okay. So both the two types of waves can be seen in the propagation of sounds. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And one more thing is that sound requires a medium to propagate. You can because without any medium, sound cannot propagate. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sound requires a medium to propagate. Yes or no? Have you seen, like,
Yes,
you
sir.
can see the basically when the astronauts basically goes into the space now, they talk with a kind of device instrument which basically uh you can see, because in the space there is no medium, only vacuum is there, so sound does not travel in this space.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so that's why they talk with some kind of different instruments. Okay, so let's understand. Yeah, so let's talk about the first one, which is longitudinal wave. Directly यहीं पे इसी को carry out कर लेते हैं. ठीक है, so longitudinal waves are those waves a wave in which the particles of the medium vibrate back and forth. Have you heard the word धक्का मुक्की?
Yes.
No, sir.
नहीं सुना कि एक दूसरे को लाइक पुश और पुल करना? कोई एक मैं जस्ट सपोज कि मैं आई एम बेसिकली exerting some force on the others and someone is also exerting on the बेसिकली ये जब होता है, जब
Okay,
रश होता है ना, जब आप when you are in a very crowded place and you have to basically suppose in India, when sometimes when I
Yes.
travel in the metro, in Delhi metro, there is because as you know that Delhi is a very crowded city, and sometimes at the time of office hours there is very rush in at the metro station. So to basically get boarded in the train, we have to do some बेसिकली कुछ डू सम बैक एंड फोर्थ ऑफ द पीपल, सो हम लोग एक दूसरे को धक्का मुक्की टाइप करते हैं तो टू गेट बोर्ड इनटू द मेट्रो. ठीक है,
yes, sir.
और ये चीज लाइक
Okay.
हम लोग जब व्हेन वी प्ले, जब हम लोग खेलते हैं, जब भी होता है ऐसे. व्हेन वी प्ले फुटबॉल, गैलविन, फुटबॉल खेलते हुए
Yeah,
यू हैव सीन दिस थिंग समटाइम्स.
yeah.
ठीक है, सो इसी बस आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू द रेफरेंस. ठीक है, सो बैक एंड फोर्थ in the same direction in which the wave is moving. Is called a longitudinal wave. Okay, so I'm just a moment. Let me give you basically the image of the longitudinal wave. How basically how is it propagates?
So what did you write after vibrate back and forth in the same?
Same direction.
Oh, okay.
just like this. Just see this thing. I'm just pasting it. Just like this. See this thing, that the particles of the medium are basically propagating back and forth, means some like in this manner, like in this. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Like
Yes,
in this manner. Okay, got it everybody? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
yes,
Clear?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
They goes from A to B and coming out at the same day. So यही चीज continuously getting carried out in the whole process. Clear? And
Yes,
one
sir.
more thing is that longitudinal waves can be produced in all the three medium. First is solid, second is liquid, third is gas. So in all the three mediums, the longitudinal waves can be produced. Clear everybody?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Okay,
Yeah. So you can see this thing. I'm giving you one more example. You can see this thing. A guitar wire is also basically also produce longitudinal waves. When you basically मैं इसको जरा यहाँ पे see this thing, यहाँ ये वाला portion देखो. If I basically touch that string, देखो ये देख रहे हो आप? A
yes,
kind of
sir.
vibration is
Yes.
there, yes or no? So these are the longitudinal waves. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. You can see the back
Yes,
and
sir.
forth motion. Clear everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So basically, this part, longitudinal waves have two things. Okay. So the region which is, देखो इस चीज को explain करता हूँ मैं with this image. Longitudinal waves में ये दो चीजें होती हैं आपकी, compression and rarefaction. If you are talking about the longitudinal waves, it means that it will be having compression and देखो आप यहाँ देखो, यहाँ पे डेंस मीडियम है, ये कंप्रेशन किया जाएगा. ये जो थोड़ा सा गैपिंग एरिया है जो विच इज लूजली पैक्ड, इट इज कॉल्ड रेयरफैक्शन. एंड ऑल्टरनेटिवली दीज आर प्रेजेंट. First basically compression, rarefaction and so on. Clear? So basically let me tell you what is compression and rarefaction is. Basically a compression is that part of a longitudinal wave in which all the in which the particles medium are closer. You can see particles are closer, yes or no? In the compression part,
Yes, sir.
closer than they are normally. Normally, say normally. Okay. And rarefaction is a part in which particles are more far from the normal position. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Longitudinal wave in which the particles of the medium are farther from the farther apart, basically apart than normal. Clear, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And one more
Yes,
thing
sir.
is that compression is a high pressure region. In this region, very high pressure is present. And in the rarefaction, it is a low pressure region. Clear?
Yes,
Clear,
sir.
Yes,
everybody?
sir.
Compressor and is a region of low pressure. Yes or no, everybody? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
So it means that a longitudinal wave consists of compression and rarefaction traveling through a medium. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you in at the end, what you will write about the compression? Oh, sorry, longitudinal wave is that a longitudinal wave consists of compression and rarefactions traveling through a medium. ठीक है? Yes or no, everybody? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
Anybody has any doubt in
Yes,
this topic so far, what we have covered?
no, sir.
Sure. Sound is a form of energy, and the sound basically, and the longitudinal sound is all basically travels in the form of longitudinal wave. And longitudinal wave is what? A longitudinal wave is a wave in which basically the medium particles of medium travels back and forth in the same